Alright, I'm here. Snake just died. I don't know. He was probably on a recon mission in Garlemald, you know, with the other ninjas that we sent over there, and he just didn't make it. Snake! Anyway. Hi, everybody! Back for another episode. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Pepega edition. Meaning me. Let's get back into it, shall we? Right, data centers, let's do it. Oh yeah, I should probably flip this. Before it was not even midday yet. Now I can do this and have slightly better lighting without it being overbearing. Yeah, that artwork though. You know, there's certain login loading screens that I think a lot of people have probably never seen because they never logged out in the right place for them, including me. This is a new one for me, because of where I logged out. I've never logged out in this spot, because I didn't think it was a sanctuary, and it doesn't really count as one. You don't get the little moon icon. But it still kind of counts as one where you log out instantly. We didn't have to wait 20 seconds when I finished my last stream, you know? So yeah. As soon as the queue's over. Look at this. This is amazing. Like, holy shit, man. It's like, what the hell? To have such an amazing piece of art like that only be used for this one spot that most people are probably never going to log out in. Kinda sucks. Most people won't see it, you know? Unless maybe on the promotional sites they release that artwork or something over the years. Anyway, we're picking up where we left off. We already talked to everybody. But we just finished negotiations, peace talks, with Emperor Varus, and they failed horribly after he explained his reasoning for why he's waging this war, which is the fact that he wants to follow along with the Ascians' plots to just cause mass genocides of people 6 times over, 6 more calamities basically, just to bring about the rejoining the Ascians want, so that we can restore not only the world, but also humanity to its proper original state, and then we can fight back against the Ascians, even though we're doing exactly what they want. I'm not sure how that works, but according to him, that's the only way we can gain our freedom from the Ascians, by listening to what they're telling us to do. I don't know what kind of logic the Emperor is working with, but okay. So obviously we told him to fuck right off. They said, alright, then the next time we see each other, it won't be at a negotiating table. So we're scrapping, basically. So everybody's here. It's like Smash Ultimate. Everybody's here. We're ready. I'm gonna kick some ass. Yeah. Alright, let's go. The face of war. Having listened to Emperor Varus' maniacal plans, Lise is ready to go to war. No choice, really. I'm not gonna let this dude just genocide all of us.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Gallians come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to countermand me. Not that they would. Not even my brother. But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
Fucking always, you know me.
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
Yeah, of course, I'll guide him.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
Very true, Wycombe.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it.
No, you won't, actually.
It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right.
Damn.
So please, don't you dare leave me alone.
So I'm not going anywhere. I get it.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
Damn straight. I'm with you, Alize. There you go. That's the look of resolve I was expecting from Leon. Also, how could we not kick some ass with this music playing, right? My duties as field commander demand I remain here at my post, but I've no doubt the front lines are in capable hands. Thanks. I was gonna say, she kind of kept going, so I didn't stop to say this, but they put a lot of faith in me, don't they? I suppose we've known that for a while, but to actually see it be said so many times by so many different people, how much they're not only counting on me, but they put their hopes on me. It's kind of like, no pressure, right? It's like, shit. To be dependent on so much by so many people. It's unnerving, but not necessarily in a bad way. It just makes you want to try harder to not disappoint. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're like, Jesus. You get this feeling that, like, do I, like, basically hold all their lives in my hands kind of thing? A scary thought, you know? Again, it motivates you to not want to fail, but it is what it... Oh, hey, Crimson! It motivates you to not want to fail, but at the same time, it's just a lot of pressure. Into the Dark? Is that a reference to something, or you just basically... I'm guessing you're just adding to what I'm saying. But yeah. Unless you're referring to the dungeon name. Enter the Gimlet Dark. Nice name. final dungeon. For those who dare travel twixt Aldenard and Ilsabard, there is but one path, and it leads through Gimlet. A confluence of harsh terrain and ethereal-climatic conditions have shrouded the land in perpetual darkness, and it is here the decisive battle for Eorzea begins. Joined by their Far Eastern allies, the Eorzean Alliance battles desperately to fight back the seemingly endless waves of Imperial troops. In a bid to change the tide of battle, the Warrior of Light has been called to the fray. But can they prevail in this land long since lost to the light? Nice poetic ending there. Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's do it. Just like Belsar's Wall at the end of Post Heaven's Word, right before Stormblood. Another dungeon that has... Oh! Amazing fucking music. Oh, I forgot to mention, speaking of that dungeon, Belsar's Wall, the song name for that one is Another Brick, which is a nice reference to Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd, I think it was? Or something Floyd, I can't remember his name. It's like an old-ass 80s song, I think, or older. Actually, yeah, it's older than that. Oh yeah, I got this from the Gold Saucer too. Oh shit! Let's go. Being able to unsheath your weapon in a cool way and put it away in a cool way now.
Leave this to me.
Shit, we're about to get blown apart. A missile though.
Forward! Forward!
Come on, Ian and Yuguri, you got this. Nice thing's neck. Spread out and be wary of artillery fire. No shit. Keep to the north. We will head off their troops to the south. Alright, guess we're splitting up then. They'll chase. Literal trenches here. Holy shit. Yeah, this place looks like an actual literal war zone, as it should. Fought plenty of you guys before. It's never gonna work. I don't know why I insist on it sometimes, but whatever. That was the wrong way. Like, why am I going this way? pull. Of course. Holy shit! Jesus Christ! Wait. I'll make sure to get both of them in it. Proper war zone. Look at this shit. Holy shit.
I shan't hold back!
Brace yourself. They've called for reinforcements. Only gotta go through me then. Fuck it. I'm the reinforcements on our side. Let's go. Thanks, but we're not done yet. Yeah, I never thought that for a second.
Ready?
As ever. Oh look, another scorpion. Keep moving. We'll hold him here. Good luck, Pippin. Prometheus. Oh shit. It's the giant fucking drill boss from FF6. What the hell's his name in that one? I forgot. He comes tunneling out of the wall. Of course, back in Super Nintendo days, you couldn't really see an animation of that. Now we do! Holy shit! So that's what Locke and Celes saw when they were ambushed in the cave, right? Jesus! Yeah, it was when they were escaping from behind the enemy lines in the Empire's territory. Right as you reach the exit to that cave, you get ambushed by one of these. They mentioned that it came tunneling out of the walls right before the fight starts. Barely gives you enough time to get out of that after the last one. The previous attacks. Jesus. Shit! He was already dead. Wasted. Keck. This might be the wrong way. Where was the treasure chest? Okay, no, it's the right way. We're going. Surprise, motherfucker! Hey, what he said. Let's bring him over here. You seem troubled, friends. Not getting tired, are you? Nah, Ian. We're good. Oh shit. The big guns. I already fought a bigger one, so not really, but... Another one of these. How many of these have we destroyed already throughout the whole course of Stormblood, right? Okay, this is it. Fear not! Help is on the way! Pippin! I just love saying his name, honestly. No. Breakable sermon. Quickly, to me! Yes, Mommy Kane. Not great, more assholes. Lee and Yuguri got him. It looks ready to explode. Stand back! It is gonna self-detonate. This is for you, old friend. Oh shit.
Let us be about it.
Show him, Ian. Oh shit! And he still does a cool... Go on, Leon. Leave these soldiers to us. He sheathed it in a cool way. Nice. A true samurai, that guy, huh? Good luck, everyone. It's these two. These savages bested our vanguard? Impressive. But in the end, they are only that. Savages. Now let us be brief. His radiance awaits. His personal guards. It's great. It's like fighting Livia and Gaius at the same time. They pretty much have their weapons. Alright. You guys want to buff? Let's go. Anya, take the field. One at a time. Honorable. Very well. I leave the artillery fire to you. Never mind. Commence bombardment and prepare to strike. They will not escape. Impressive. Anya, let us engage them together. They cannot hope to evade us both. I like that. Yeah. Anya, fall back. Very well. Leave the artillery to me. Oh, they're switching tactics now. What are these cerulean tanks? They're gonna try to blow me up. I can't hit them. Nope. That's all you got? You gotta love that move. We've seen it a million times at this point. The order. It seems we have no choice, Julia. Pause, champ. Should feel honored, savages. Few are they who have witnessed this twice. And fewer still who have witnessed this. Farewell, savages. I don't think so. We have served our purpose. Come, we shall withdraw for now. Shame we don't get to kill him, but not a bad fight. Well, I guess maybe we'll see him again sometime. He's like, yeah! Excuse me. Holy shit. A wind-up weapon. Neat. What the fuck is this? Somewhat buggy. I think I've ever seen this thing. Scaled-down replicas of armored weapons have long been mass-produced by the Garlean Imperial Army in an effort to train new recruits in the proper methods of Magitech deployment and repair. Neat. Alright, cool. Get the hell out of here.
There you are, and none the worse for wear.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
Like the ending of
A
Commando.
tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Now you're getting a little cocky. Ah, shit, not this crap again.
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
Oh no. Don't tell me. Are you all right? Quickly! We must get her back to the encampment.
God, it's like getting killed off in the Matrix when they pull the plug on your body in real life, you know? You don't even have a fighting chance. That's kind of what that reminded me of. Especially since that one chick in the first movie says not like this right before she dies like that. And that traitor. And then she was like, not like... and gone. You know what's sad about that is... I did promise not to leave her alone, too. She was probably afraid that was going to happen to me when she said that. But instead it was her, not me. That could have been worse, though. What if that had happened mid-fight with those guys? Like, if that happened during the middle of that entire battle, oof. We would have been fucked. Alice is being cared for at the infirmary. Would that there were more we could do for her. Ramon? What's your take on this? So the Garleans have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was no more than a test of our strength, like as not. They won't be taking any chances now that the Emperor has joined the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of our eastern allies, we've passed the first test. Our line is unbroken. As for Alize, well, she's in good hands over at the infirmary. My lord, the Kyrugans have completed their examination of Mistress Alize, and it was as we feared. She is locked in a slumber without any outward cause. It's like everyone else. I'm basically the only one left now. It's like the others. Damn it all. Aye, the Garleans picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 scions incapacitated. And with the enemy on our doorstep, I cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. The best I can do is see to it that Alize is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. Yugiri and I would return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the Far East is under sail, and all must be made ready for their arrival. I'll not keep you then. Judging by the Garleans' recent movements, or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones. Given the plight of your fellow scions, I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without rest. Ah, that's true. Go on now, rest. You've more than earned it. We'll contact you the moment the Garleans show any sign of stirring. Okay. It was around this time, I think, when I started a couple years ago, right? Filming and beginning my early streams of my Shadowbringers first playthrough, I think. And, I don't know if it was around now or shortly after this. I was starting to think to myself, because I was getting really into what's happening right now, fighting back against the Garleans and how it's culminating into seemingly a final climactic sort of battle against them. Not that it was going to be short or anything, but that, you know, everything that's happened up to this point in the story kind of felt like we're reaching a climax against the Garleans. And so when all this started happening, I think I commented this at the very beginning of my Shadowbringers playthrough. I was like, shit, this better not be all filler or something. Because it seemed like it was... What starts happening now seems to be kind of taking us in a different direction, and sort of away from the front lines of the battle against the Empire, which I didn't like. I think Yeah, it was pretty much that. That's what I said. I just can't remember when I said it. I don't know if it was around this point yet, or in a couple quests, but somewhere around there. Somewhere around this part was when I started expressing that. I was like, oh no. This better not be fucking filler. Ori? Ah, Leon. Welcome home. Word has it you and Mistress Alize gave the Garleans quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alize? I was certain she would have returned by now. By the 12, not her tomb. Yeah. Elshire and I will ready the infirmary for her arrival. We will also need to send a message to Tataru post-haste. One that I had something other than grim tidings to share with her. And with you too, for that matter. It grieves me to report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Coltonet, Kryl, and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue. Alas, their efforts have yet to bear fruit. Excuse me. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole, after all. Though I suspect you must be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us for the time being, at least. Alright. Fair enough. So that's where 4.5 ends. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo, 4.50. There's still 2 more quests in 4.56 coming up. Lord knows how much people had to wait for that, though. Another 3 months, maybe? Probably just a month and a half, I bet. Oh, look at them all suited up again. Oh, we all know it's not really Xenos, though. Still his body, though. Still should have access to the same amount of power, you'd think. In fact, that's why Elidibus said he chose it. Alright, Hori, what's up? A brief reprieve. Hori Boulder's sullen expression suggests he has no news to share, which in this case may not mean good news. Ah, Leon. Yours is a welcome face indeed in these troubled times. Though if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have naught to report. Coltonet and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all in my power to assist them. Alas. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alfino had been brought here and wished to see if his condition had improved. Who this? Maxima. Oh yeah, he's one of us now. I forgot about that. What's up, buddy? Master Leon, I've heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. If you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, it gives me hope. I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of the love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. Praise from the Popularis. That is why I chose to share all that I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear that ignominy. It will seem a small price to pay if it helps to prevent this conflict from escalating any further. But enough of my prattling. The war is not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alfino. An acquaintance of Leon and Alfino, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company. If you will follow me, sir. When word reached me that Alfino had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad. Pains me to see him thus. But I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. He fought valiantly at the burn. The Popularis could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. And who's that? He awaits my return at North Silvertier, and I am certain he would be glad to see you. Assuming you can spare the time, that is. Okay. Who do you suppose is waiting for him at North Silvertier? Good question. Both Mistress Kryl and Master Matoya have taken up the search for a cure to this strange sleeping sickness. I pray they find a remedy soon. Right. Not everyone's changed what they say. Mm-hmm. This sickness which plagues Alfino and the others is unlike anything I have ever seen. To see them as they are and be powerless to help them. There's a pain beyond words. Yeah, I know the feeling. Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. Oh, good old Sid. Haven't seen him in a minute. Not since that Omega business, and Evilise too, but... Sounds like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. Sid! And this theme music. This is awesome. Though I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. No, of course not. As you may have surmised, I heard much of Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has long been a source of inspiration to me. Most Garleans would say he is a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We of the Popularis, however, consider him a revolutionary. A man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is the term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who sought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I am humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. It's kind of wholesome. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard from Raban that you ran into an old friend in the burn. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Oh yeah. Your old bosom buddy. Friend. Yeah. Like most in the army, I never had the privilege of seeing the Legatus without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. That explains why you didn't recognize him. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Asians, did he? That's what he says. After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Oh my god! Should we meet again, I shall be sure to tell him so. Damn, Sid is ruthless. There's definitely, look at him. There's some personal baggage there. I mean, yeah, things did get pretty heated and personal between them back at the Praetorium, if you guys remember that. Commander Alden also spoke of the Alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labor to believe what he told us. Did His Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Asians? That's what he said. But that is madness! The very notion is absurd! Every fiber of my being rails against it. And yet, I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. The Ascians must be stopped. To save my people. To save all peoples. Agreed. For all the Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. Well, that's why they kept it a secret, didn't they? But that is in the past. Here in the present, we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted. Not only in Eorzea, but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Thediu's wall was a good start, but we can do more. And we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. Tell them, Sid. Excuse me. I should say show them. But begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. What's going on? Some develop the front lines? Commander Alden requests your presence at Alliance headquarters in Alamiga. He would discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. Alright. Ah, yes, the inevitable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. That was good catching up, Sid. Time no doubt being of the essence, could I tempt you to ride aboard the Excelsior? If there's a faster way to Raban's side, I will personally apologize to the commander for keeping him waiting. You're already due to apologize then. I can teleport and get there faster, but I guess sometimes the story and the writers and the lore of this game decides to ignore that Aetherites are a thing, even though they talk about them all the time. But yeah, sure, we'll go flying. I too will make for the border anon. If there is aught I can do to help, I consider it my duty to see it done. Happy to have you, Maxima. What's up, Sid? I swear, every time you board my airship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger. That's true. And every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious. Which, of course, is an admirable skill. I should hope so. I don't want to fucking die. But no one is invincible, Leon. Not even you. But please, take care of yourself out there. Thanks for looking out, Sid. You're right. You're right. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though ill-equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you aren't among them, eh? Okay. A Requiem for Heroes. I never know if to say it Requiem or Requiem. Like, I didn't get into an argument with somebody, but it was more like we were discussing, or they basically said, "Oh, I think it's Requiem." This is, mind you, this was a long time ago. And I remember exactly what we were playing Eternal Darkness, because the subtitle for that video game it has that word in it. I can't remember now what the subtitle actually is, but. And we were like, it's Requiem, no Requiem. No, I don't know. And then I think there was one other instance many years later, like on the internet, I was talking to somebody about the pronunciation of that word. I still don't fucking know. I guess I should just Google it, right? Alright, so despite the apparent urgency of Raban's summons, the Resistance fighter seems content to wait for your signal to proceed. Commander Alden is waiting, sir. It would be best if we proceeded to Alliance headquarters at once. Of course. I'm ready. You ready? Yeah. Go. Go have ourselves a little sit down as usual. I am gonna Google this, but you know what? I'm not gonna use my computer's web browser because that's gonna take forever. When I'm streaming, my computer's slow. So, I'm gonna use my phone. This doesn't help. Let me do the voice thing. There it is, Requiem. The way they spelled how you sound it out didn't help much, so I had to hit the fucking mic or the little audio button. So it is Requiem. I know I was right. Oh, we know what that glow means. So, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Just to stay true to the trailer. Oh, shit! Ah, the Sephiroth victory pose from FF7. I guess you could consider Sephiroth a samurai in a way, right? It's fucking cool. So what do these look like? Clean the blood off the sword. Nice. Those emotes go well together. Was worth 200,000 MGP. Alright, we're doing this. You're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss strategy, but first I would apprise you of the Garlean's movements. Upon speaking with Ravan, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yada yada. You know, set aside enough time. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I will. Staying true to the trailer. What trailer, though? It's for me to know.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
Please, Ravan. You need only say the word. That's right along the lines of what I was actually thinking of saying, too, as far as all the answer point.
Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Dylan!
Oh, for fuck's sake, not now, god damn it.
Won't they open? Please, I bid you open.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again? Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
Got this, Ravan. I got this.
Relga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lad. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Expect nothing less, old friend. Yeah, I mean, I did it for Monk for the trailer. I gotta do it for Samurai as well. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. Y'all remember that, right? The sparring with Lise. I changed to the Monk class just to reflect the scene in the trailer. Oh, shit. Fucking love that. No words, just opens his eyes. It's like, do it. What else can you do? In the coming battle, you'll fight as Heian. I thought so. A little practice as a master samurai before I have to do it myself, right? Vanguard!
Ready?
So there are still those willing to stand against the Crown Prince. Interesting. Let's put an end to this here and now. Do you truly believe that possible? Now let us test the limits of this Garlean vessel. You gotta love that, right? Holy shit. So there goes our backup. Just us now. A formidable foe. But we've come too far to fail now. Thanks for the regen. Soon I shall give the lie to man's indomitable spirit. Ah, let's see. That applies to Doc. The art of this flow. Interesting. Oh wait, not yet. The Warrior of Light is still nowhere in sight. I can see that. Strength, my friends. It would not do to have Leon arrive to us battered and broken. Fight and struggle if that is your wont, but she will not escape your fate. Quickly, we must spread out! Oh no. Okay, this is okay. Ah! We ain't backing down, bitch. Our fate is not for you to decide. Enough. You will learn your place. Behold, a taste of my true power. What the fuck is he doing? Yeah. What is this sorcery? Look upon Ameno Habakiri and know the depths of your folly. Oh no, you don't.
Here it comes.
Sounds like a hot pepper. Ameno Habakiri. Please, no. What have you done? If he would bring all to bear, then so must we.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Oh shit.
The art of my forebears.
Ninja limit break level 3. God, that is satisfying. Well done dispelling his phantoms. Now hurry, we must protect Lise. Jesus. Still you choose to struggle against the inevitable. Yeah, bite me. The Warrior of Light is but a few hundred yawns away. We may be on the back foot, but it's not over yet. If we can at least hold out until Leon arrives, I'm sure we can turn this around. I haven't had to use it for movement, so I might as well use it for extra DPS at this point. Vein Splitter. There we go. Now I actually got to use it properly. He comes, does he? Then I need not waste my time on you. He heard my name and he's like, oh really? Get him, Yugri! Waifu, no!
You bastard!
Damn you!
Magic? With a Garlean body? That's hardly fair.
He cheated!
Still,
Fucking Asians, right?
he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Best friend, you've earned it. I'm here. Finally. Barely.
Bringer of light. It has been too long. No
Samurai to
words
another.
to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
Now we're gonna have ourselves a proper samurai duel. With equal power levels. In the coming battle, you will fight as Leon Starcrest. No shit. Alright. You're going down, asshole. Oh, I can't actually use the gap closer here. Not until it's charged up anyway. Time for... We will suffer your interference no longer. That's the part I should have read. You think you know the dark, but I will show you the true nature of our power. Bring it on, asshole. I better hold on to that one. The potential of this vessel is transcendent, without limit. Oh shit. I haven't played Samurai in ages, so I'm rusty. You are strong, bringer of light, but her blessing will avail you not. Says who? Shit. Let's save that for later. To redress the balance, to ensure the salvation of this star, you must fall! Well, you got... Possible. How is it you have grown so powerful in the gift? Did I put off there? Oh, I still had a chance to finish my combo. Great. I thought I ran out of time. No matter. You may have bested La Habrea, but I will not be cast aside so easily. What the hell are those? This is getting a little hairy. Oh, not again. Die, you piece of shit! Asswipe. So, real samurai fights. Not really, I'm hella rusty at this class. But hey, I still won. So, fuck you. Invincible Asians.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Please, I beseech you.
Again, worst time possible.
Someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
Can't fucking do anything, man. This ain't fair.
At last, I found you. Please, there's no cause for alarm. Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
This is where I was like, oh shit, it is gonna be Philly. Fucking... Damn it. Again, I want to say both, but who the fuck are you?
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey. All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest. Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
It'll only cost you $49.99, but yeah. I was trying to hold in my laugh, alright?
You're awake. Thank heavens.
My eyes, because I want to say both again.
Do you recall the confrontation with Xenos? You were the first to come to the aid of Mistress Lys and the others on the front line. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons. Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
So you know this guy. And of course it was him.
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells.
Great, now I owe that son of a bitch.
Dylan!
Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
Allie, they alright?
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Right on, man. Thanks for looking out and telling me, well, getting me up to speed on everything. It felt right to ask about Alize specifically, instead of all the Scions, even though, of course, I'm obviously worried about all of them, but it just felt more appropriate to ask about her because it felt for a while like there was, during those last few quests, like we had a bit more of a strong kinship, especially because we were the last ones before she also got spirited away or something, I guess. And we also, obviously we bonded together a lot during the close of Bahamut, but more so again in these last few episodes. It's like when she was telling me not to leave her and all that stuff because everybody else was like dying around us. I was like, we basically bonded. It's kind of like with me and Alfino during Post-Realm Reborn in Heavensward, I felt like we became bros. I felt like that with Alize now, too. Like, we became bros. So I don't know if it's appropriate to use that term anymore, because, we're not both dudes, but you get what I mean. The meaning is there. Homies? It just doesn't sound the same way, It doesn't sound this strong. I can't think of another phrase that encompasses the same, level of whatever. Anyway, well, this is a most unexpected surprise. I thought you confined to bed. Oh, shit. Hey! Edmont, how you doing, man? When I heard that you had collapsed on the field of battle, I confessed I feared the worst. But with you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thanks to Fury. I'm gonna stop meeting like this. Excuse me. As long as we have you, Master Starcrest, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects can already be felt even here in Ishkar. And again, in anticipation of the need for reinforcements, our Torel will soon be departing for the front lines, with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise in futility. True. To a certain extent. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, of that I have no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps, so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. Now you sound just like, Emmerich. Good seeing you again, though, buddy. Been a while. Speak with Robon. Objective completed. That was a long-ass time ago. You know that you will ever be welcome at House Forton. Now away with you. I dare not keep you any longer. Alright, alright. Alright, well, that was fun. Oh, here come the tears. I bet.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
I knew it was coming.
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on? Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
That's a hell of a conclusion.
Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphino, Alize... You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own, do you hear me? So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home.
So cute and genuinely heartwarming. It makes me choke up how much he worries over us. Alright, Kataru. I'll do what you ask.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right?
That's what the fuck he said, yeah.
But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut?
Oh shit, I hadn't thought of that.
There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
Glad to have such good friends all helping me out, backing me up. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, for the 100th time, see what's going on here.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time.
Our scouts were successful.
But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. He will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
I mean, that pretty much says it all, doesn't it? He's gonna do it. He's gonna gas all of us. Like an asshole. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That is officially the end of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood postgame. So, all that's left is to go into the next expansion from this point on, so... This one actually has unique artwork, which is why I shut off my camera. This is good. And like always, I'm gonna mute my mic and go AFK while the credits play. Just out of respect to the amazing developers who work on this. So, be back in a bit. In a bit? Like a bit lighter? The fuck? No, be back in a bit. The Capcom crossover. Oh shit! Monster Hunter. No more. I don't know. Sometimes online I hear people yell it out like that. Because they're like not happy with something he's done in Kingdom Hearts or some shit, you know? Razor, holy shit! My chair's in this. Looks like we're at the end of it, folks. For our dear friend and colleague Michael Sherlock. Aw. Somebody passed away, I'm guessing? No post-credit scene. Alright. What's up? I was in the credits. I'm taking over the stream now. Mine. Just kidding. Bet y'all weren't expecting that, right? Little snacky sack here. You got a shout out in the credits, man. Your name was in there. Well, not his name specifically, but his parents, his creators, I guess. Razor. These guys. Damn it! I was propping him up on the pillow, and then as I retreated my hand towards my lap, I smacked my controller on the bed. Well, let it be known that's the first time I drop a PS5 controller. Luckily over carpet. I mean, where else do they usually fall? Anyway. Maybe we'll get a post-credit scene once we talk to Tataru here or something, I don't know. Let's see. Actually, before we do, give me 1 second. The credits were ending, I didn't have the time to do this. I thought it could last until after, but I got a little bit of allergies. Let me clean my nose real quick. Should only be a second. Alright, I'm back. Again, horrible timing, I know. Had all that time during the credits, then just suddenly out of nowhere, right as they're ending, it's like, oh, gotta go clean my nose. I was like, fuck, I gotta be here if there's an, you know, after credit scene. Alright, Tataru, what's up? I knew you'd be alright. And to celebrate your return, I made you this, a brand new traveling outfit. Oh, I do hope it fits. Another one, huh? Nice. I don't think she made one for us for Endwalker, did she? But now's not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers of St. Coinox's find. You go and rest while we track down that beacon. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the duds, the new duds, Katara. Back at the Gimlet Dark again. What the fuck's going on here? Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Oh shit! Well, that pretty much solidifies who it is, though we pretty much already knew.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step faster.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Epo shake. Yeah, no mistaking it. It's gotta be Xenos. Somehow found his way into the body of one of our Resistance crew members. How the hell? I don't know. It's like the Asians, though. Been a while since we've been here, hasn't it? Been a very long time, actually. Now, where could that beacon be? In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. You want me to sow seeds of darkness? Interesting premonition, that one. Well, it is what it is. Alright. So that's that, I guess. Useless shit over here. Trash. Well, yeah, it's good fun. There you go. That was the end of again, Stormblood's postgame, essentially. The time between the expansions. The time between the seconds. No. Well, you know how it is. Not much more to say. Stormblood was quite something. Again, like I said before, MSQ's weak, but I absolutely loved and adored the raids. The Omega raids I thought were very fun and interesting. I like all the new gameplay mechanics they added, but mostly the Alliance raids. I love all the new gameplay mechanics in that one, more than the normal raids, I must say. And I especially love that, you know, Return to Evil East. It's a nice reference to Final Fantasy Tactics, which is a game I grew up watching my brother play, essentially, and it brings back some fond memories. Like that they use all the music from it and everything. It was really cool. And so, yeah, that was, you know, pretty decent expansion. Again, wish the MSQ was stronger, but I think we all wish that, you know. I think, again, I said it before, I think most of the hate that Stormblood gets is just because of the MSQ. It's just not that strong. The themes are good, for me anyway, because I love the whole theme of, you know, rebellion and uprising, resisting and overthrowing, you know, imperial overlords and all that stuff. Makes for a good story, usually all the time, but yeah, a lot of people, including me, thought it was really weird that you just suddenly, like, the part where you just go off to Doma, it just seems to come out of nowhere, like, it comes out of left field. Really weird. Yeah, exactly, Crimson. The post-patch was much better, yeah. All the post-game was definitely much better MSQ. But yeah, I'm mainly referring to the, you know, the main portion, the leveling. Yeah, like I said, it's really, I like the themes and everything, but yeah, it's, I said it already before, so I won't belabor it too much, but yeah, it should have been set up in a way, the story should have just been set up so that you either finish everything in Ala Mhigo first and then go to Doma, or we should have just gone to Doma first, before even touching anything in Ala Mhigo. It was really weird the way they did it. It's just, the flow is just off. Outside of that, though, it wasn't terrible, though. Like, it could have been way worse. Again, there's always Realm Reborn to fall back on. Level 1 through 50 in this game is... it's something. I think I'm not the only one who had this experience where you're just kind of like, dude... like, that's the best way I can say it. You just kind of go like, what am I actually doing right now? It's like... this game is, you know... 1 through 50, yeah, it's not the best. But to think that that is what saved this game from oblivion, it just makes you, for those who weren't there for it, like me, makes you wonder how bad 1.0 could have been if that was much better. You took 2 stops. I think I did too, Crimson. Yeah. Yeah, I had to, like, I knew I only had 30 free play days when I bought the whole thing on sale or whatever. The complete version of FF14 way back then. I knew I had 30 free play days, and I still did not feel pressured to use every single day to get as far as I could, just because it was too boring to. I was just, yeah, there was parts where I was just like, I think I'm gonna take this slow, because I feel like I'm gonna burn out, because this is some boring shit. Excuse me. You know, it also doesn't help that, at the beginning you don't even have a mount for a good... You don't get a mount until like level 25 or so. Like it you know, this is basically halfway through. It's rough because you also feel paranoid you're gonna run out of money for teleportation fees because you have like nothing at that point in time. So you try to use chocobo porters and yeah, it's pretty bad. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I took quite a few breaks too, Crimson. I was like, I can't. And then I reached level 30, and they gave me another extra 15 free play days, so I had a total of 45 at that point. I was like, oh, that's cool, now I can even take it more chill and relaxed. So I did. I took it nice and slow. Oh, I saw, yeah, when we watched the documentary on stream, well, you weren't there for that, I don't think you knew about my stream back then, but yeah. We watched the 14 1.0 to Realm Reborn documentary, and yeah, there were no mounts, and even Yoshi P was like, why? What, like... You had them in FF11. Like, why would you not have mounts for your character? Like, why would you not... The Chocobo is, like, the most iconic and basic mount in all of Final Fantasy history. Why was that not included? Like, when were they planning to add that? Like, what the hell was going on? Yeah, that was... So, if we think Realm Reborn was Dark Days, apparently 1.0 was even worse. Oh... I was talking about a different 3-part documentary series from another small little company/entity on YouTube, but I think I've seen the title for the one you're talking about, or the thumbnail, yeah. But yeah. But yeah, so there's always that to fall back on. So yeah, Stormblood, yeah, it's not the best because of the MSQ, and for me personally, the MSQ is the core, it's the most important part. So that does, you know, lower my rating for Stormblood quite a bit. but I still love it and call it one of my favorite expansions because of the post-game content, the stuff that came after. Like Crimson said, the MSQ is much better. That is 100% true. But again, for me, it was mostly the Omega Raid storyline. It touches me, in a very special place in my heart. It's so... I love it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but everything with Alpha and everything at the end is just... The tragedy with Omega, he was set up to fail by his, creators and stuff. All that stuff, and then the evil Easter eggs because of what I said. So that's what makes me love Stormblood. Is the raids, the normal raids, and the alliance raids, both for story and gameplay mechanics. Both. I think they added some very interesting gameplay mechanics. So yeah, so not bad. I really loved it. And now we're going into Shadowbringers. So I'll be doing that when I come back to stream some more again later today. I will. Hold on. Jesus. I'll probably be letting out that sneeze after I finish stream, but yeah, for now, I accidentally touched my touchpad, so no longer away from keyboards. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, at this point, I really had that strong feeling on my blind playthrough of Shadowbringers. I was already recording at this point, or streaming, I can't remember. And I was just like, why do I feel like I'm being led into a bunch of filler right now? Because it feels like everything that was happening with Garlemald, and then suddenly, I mean, even Xeno said it just now. He said, it seems your path is leading you elsewhere, which I'm not surprised or whatever. It seems like a deviation. But luckily, again, without spoiling anything, it's not filler. It almost feels like it's going to be, just from here at the beginning, but then, yeah. Once I got really into Shadowbringers, I was like, oh, this is not filler at all. This is, very important. But it felt that way at the beginning, and I was just like, oh no. I was like, why? I was just getting into the fight against Garlemald, damn it! But yeah. So, not much else to say. I'm just rambling at this point, so I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit, take care of some more stuff, and then I'll be back to stream some more, and we will officially begin Shadowbringers, I guess. The next expansion. Yep, nothing else to say. So, that's it for me. You guys know the drill. As always, I appreciate all of you very much. Crimson, thank you for coming by and keeping me company for a bit. It's been a while. Glad to see you again. Hope you've been well. And to all of you watching in the future, YouTube and Twitch, again, appreciate the support very much. And, little snacky snack here, appreciate your support as well. Isn't that right? You can see my fingers in the corner. I'm not a puppeteer, guys, alright? I'm just dicking around and having some fun. Yeah, I know. That's what you're thinking. Like, you bastard, shut up! Yeah. I'll stop fucking around. So yeah, as always, thank you all very much, and yeah, we'll come back to get started on that in a couple hours. I don't think I'll be gone too long, but we'll see, So yeah, as always, please take care of yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there, and until next time, please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Before I leave, well, as I'm leaving, I will leave a small gift for you as a little teaser for next time. Peace. Take it easy, everyone.
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. they called. The warrior of light.
What sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate, or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Infilia.
This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone.